Canadian Bishop Raymond Lahey released on probation for time already served. A few years ago, a Nova Scotia bishop was arrested at the Ottawa airport after customs officials found pornography involving young boys on his laptop and a handheld device. The bishop was none other than Raymond Lahey, Bishop of Antigonish and Chancellor of the St. Francis Xavier University. He had about 155,000 pictures, some of them involving bondage and torture. After evaluation by a psychiatrist, the bishop was said not to be a pedophile. After the trial, an Ontario judge sentenced him to 15 months in jail and 2 years probation, but was given double credit for the 8 months he had already served since last spring. The 71-year-old man is now free, but lives under stringent probation rules that include submitting a DNA sample and registering as a sex offender. He also must allow regular searches of his personal and office computers by the authorities. A Canadian mosque is defaced twice in the same week. A mosque located in the city of Gatineau, Quebec, has been vandalized twice within just 3 days. According to news reports on the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, the culprits have spray-painted graffiti on the front doors, across the building's side, and on 2 other entrances to the mosque on Wednesday night. In the first incident that took place on the previous Monday, someone smashed the windows of 2 cars and tried to set fire to the vehicles. These are the 3rd and 4th acts of vandalism at the mosque in just 6 months. Canadian Prime Minister Stephen Harper condemned the hate crimes and said that his government strongly condemns those heinous acts that have been terrorizing the whole community. Shimon Focal, CEO of the Center for Israel and Jewish Affairs, joined Muslim groups in condemnation of the incidents. The Philadelphia Archdiocese school system plans to close 49 schools. In a move that has taken many parents by surprise, the Philadelphia Archdiocese school system announced recently that it plans to close 49 schools in Philadelphia, as well as Bucks, Chester, Delaware, and Montgomery counties. In a letter to parents, Archbishop Charles Chaput said that the move is part of a regionalization of the school system required to meet what he referred to as current demographics. This euphemism refers to the fact that enrollment has dropped by 35% since 2001. At this time, the Archdiocese controls 178 schools, but there used to be many more. 30 were closed just in the last 5 years. In spite of the drop in enrollment, the closure of the 44 junior schools and 5 high schools is expected to cause pressure on an already stressed local public system. Prophet Cindy Jacobs claims to have fed 3,000 people with 3 loaves of bread. In a recent church sermon, well-known prophet Cindy Jacobs claimed to have fed a large crowd of people with just 3 loaves of bread. She stated, "We were in Colorado Springs and we had 3 little loaves of bread. They'd been in the prayer room for days, and we fed 3,000 people and we still had bread left." During the same sermon, she made a similar claim, but about money this time. The accountant counted the money 3 times, and then we went to the bank and they counted the same money 3 times, and there was $5,000 more. The team at the Infidel would like to invite Prophet Cindy Jacobs to move to a needy African nation of her choice, where her miraculous skills would be very welcome.